Hey, American Dream, where you at?
Hey, Sean, how are you?
Yeah, peace. Okay, what's your issue? You asked for the link. Let's get it.
Um, yeah. So when you first started the Candace video, you said you disagreed with her definition of racism
Yeah,
because she said black people
right,
were racist.
right,
Um,
right, right. Wait, no,
and
no.
then and then you also
I said it because she tried to equate black racist with white racism. Okay, she said there's. I'm not even sure which term she used. Either she said black racist or black racism. She might have said I don't. I got to rewind it. But anyway, when folks say black racist, yeah, you got individuals, you got white individuals, right? But then you got racism, okay, that acts that as one unit and it gets things done, it achieves a goal. So if you say black races, now you can say black races because there are black races, there are foundation black American races. But when you say racism, you got to prove that now. You got to show that we have a an orchestrated system out here to deprive whites of American liberties. Okay, so then the burden of proof becomes on you now. But go ahead.
is that
Yeah,
only for black Americans, or what about blacks in South Africa that where they say there's a genocide against white people? Is that considered racism?
is there genocide against white people?
Yeah, they say there's a yeah. That's what Trump said. That's
Yeah,
actually what
well,
there was a one of the white
okay.
guys who came with the South African president claimed that his own grandmother was attacked
Okay.
and had to leave.
So
So I'm
watch this.
asking you,
Called a
so the
okay.
genocide.
So watch this. In Rwanda, with the Tutsis and the Hutus, was that racism or just a genocide? Go ahead. You. It's on you.
I would say it's both. I would say it was a genocide based on
They're the
race. I
same.
mean, the reason.
The same people. No, first of all, it was a wait. Hold on, bro. Before you do this, let me caution you, bro. I know a lot of that history. Okay, it's on my channel publicly. I debated somebody on that, so I want to caution you. Okay, if you
But
don't
it
know the
sounds like you're
history,
saying genocide can be racism.
no, wait. Okay, no, I'm not. Look. What I'm saying is, it's called a genocide for a reason because genocides happen. It has nothing to do with racism. It is more to that. So that's why it's
But it
called a.
can be. You're saying a genocide cannot be about racism,
Well,
Ron?
okay. Wait, hold on. So when white folks did what they did to us in America, was that called a genocide? Was it called a racist? Was it called racist or racism?
When they did what? When they
No,
enslaved black people?
outright killed us. Outright killed us. Was that a genocide? Was that
What are you
racism?
talking about? Which event are you talking about?
Uh, Killings. White killing black people in America. If you don't know the history, just say you don't know it. But white folks killing
I
black
gotta
people
know what you're
outright.
talking about. Like white people kill
Okay.
black people out of self-defense
Okay.
sometimes, and that's
Wait, no.
not racism.
Okay. Hey,
It
no. Okay,
depends on
brother.
the situation.
Got it. I'm gonna help you out. I'm saying in the Jim Crow and earlier, or was that genocidal?
So I would
Hold
say
on.
that
Wait. Okay.
yeah,
So here's your problem. Is wasn't it only one way?
wasn't what only one way.
The killing, the murders,
The lynchings and stuff.
no, not just
For the
lynchings.
most
This,
part, yes.
hey, bro, listen. It's me. It's
I said
me.
for the most part,
Okay.
yes.
No. Okay. Hold on. It's me. I'm just saying it's me. You won't whatever you can get off on other people. It's not gonna happen over here. I'm saying you got one race killing another race for little to no reasons. Okay, you're not going to pin me to a certain point, say lynchings. No, I'm talking about, I just said Jim Crow and earlier. So earlier, we're talking about the 1600s, 1500s. That wasn't lynching, senseless killings. So I'm saying, were those murders, were those genocidal or racism? Murders based on
I wouldn't
racism.
say I wouldn't say they were genocide. I would say they were
Okay,
racism, but it wasn't
okay.
genocide.
So why wouldn't they be called genocide?
Um, because for the most part, the people they were killing were, there was no concerted effort to kill all black people. The people that were being killed were people they thought looked at a white woman funny, stuff like that, just like isolated cases.
Hey,
There was
hey,
no,
bro,
there
I
was no,
brought you,
there was no
bro,
effort to go
bro,
out and just kill all black people.
I brought you to 1600 or even earlier. I said so before what you're talking about. You're talking about after emancipation, bro. You're talking about Jim Crow. I said Jim Crow up until like the 1500. So
The
those murders,
the 1600s, those
yeah,
murders of black people.
yeah.
Well, in the 1600s, how many black people were in America in the first place during that time?
No. It don't matter. It could be two. If you kill two, if you kill the two remaining, is that racism or genocidal?
No, again, I don't think it's genocide.
Okay,
No.
right. That okay, good. That's your opinion. But other folks could look at it as a genocide. People have. That's the thing.
So you're saying a genocide. So you're saying racism can lead to genocide.
It can.
Okay, so I'm asking you, why is what's going on? Why is the genocide in South Africa not racism?
Okay, so for one, do you know the history of South Africa?
A little bit.
Okay, so now you just said stand your ground. You said that earlier. You said defending yourself, right? Did you earlier say defending yourself?
Yeah, I said if a white person kills someone in self-defense, it's not racism.
Right. Exactly. So if somebody's occupying my land and I finally get enough strength, I find you could lie. I mean, you just a coon. I mean, whatever you're telling.
So hold on. So you're saying
wait. I'm not done. I didn't say it yet. I'm saying if you're occupying my land illegally, are those white folks in South Africa occupying that land legally or illegally?
Legally.
Legally? They're occupying it?
Yeah, they own the land legally, yes.
Okay, explain how they own the land legally. Go ahead. Who they bought it from?
Because they have titles and deeds to their land.
No, but who sold the land to them?
Who sold the land to them?
Right.
At the time, I would guess it was the South African government.
Okay, so South African. So that's your. Because I'm going. I'm gonna do. It's called fact check session. So you believe white folks got a hold of South Africa by deed? It was sold to them.
No, I'm saying the white people in South Africa that own their farms have deeds and titles to their land and their farms.
I'm sure they do.
They own their property.
I got it. No, bro, you cook. Okay, what I'm saying is, when they own the land, okay, when they got control of the land, was it sold to them or did they take it violently? That's the question, bro. It's not that deep.
The people in South Africa today,
No.
I don't think they
okay,
took anybody's land.
Bro. Okay, listen, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Is me. I don't know who you're talking to. You're saying today, brother. I'm saying they got control of the land originally. I'm taking you back. Okay, so when they got control of the land originally, before the modern day South Africans, obviously they didn't do shit. But I'm saying they just inherited stolen land. I'm saying when their ancestors got hold of the land, did they buy it from South Africans or did they take it illegally or violently? I'm using that in the same breath. Go ahead.
I'm not that familiar with the history. I would, if I were to guess.
Okay. No. I'd rather not. I don't do that here, bro. I don't do guess.
So Ron, bro, can I ask you a question, Ron?
Wait. Okay, sure.
Are you suggesting that the native Indians today can have a genocide against all Americans and that wouldn't be considered, and you wouldn't have a problem with that? Because we took their land illegally.
Stop.
We took their land, so they would have a right to just come to your house and just kill you and say, "This is mine."
I got it. So
is that what you're saying?
Okay, so dude, you could just ask me. You gotta say that's what you're saying. I don't see. When I ask you a question, I don't say, "Is that what you're saying?" I just ask you. I don't think you're gonna say anything more superior than what I'm gonna say. I'm confident in myself in my research. Now, you jump from South Africa to America, and I could deal with America a little. I could deal with that. But let's stay in South Africa first, because that's what we were talking about. You brought South Africa. I didn't bring it up.
I'm talking about South Africa today, and you're going back to South Africa 300 years ago. I'm talking about the whites in South Africa today that own their property that are being killed. And they're being killed because they're white.
Wait.
Is
wait.
that
Wait, hold on.
racism?
Okay.
And you're
So
asking me about 300 years ago.
dude, I don't want to mute you. Well, you entertained it, okay, until you figured you got cooked. So you didn't say, hey man, let's just deal with today and let's deal with modern. You entertained how they got it originally, and you said that they
You
bought it. And
asked me about it, Ron.
okay,
You're the one that
right.
asked me about it.
Okay, cool. So what
I
I'm
didn't
saying is,
entertain anything. I'm
I
entertaining your
I got it.
questions.
All right, cool. Listen, listen, it's cool. I'm asking you. All right, we could deal with the Native Americans later. We're in South Africa. So I'm saying the white folks who are occupying even modern day, are they occupying it legally? Meaning that, okay,
Yes, they're there legally.
okay, okay,
They're South
wait,
African citizens.
according to who?
They
Wait,
have
no.
titles and deeds to their property.
Okay, so you're gonna just talk. I gotta mute you. So I'm trying to have a honest discussion, but with tethers, it's just impossible. Okay, so I gotta mute you. So he's saying amongst themselves is legal. I mean, there's no what they say, amongst thieves, there's no robbery, right? There's no honor amongst thieves. Okay. So if you took something illegally and you pass it down and draft up legal documentation and say, yeah, it's right. Yeah, of course, in your mind is legal because the drafting of legal documentation came after you stole it. So right now, if I steal 100 TVs from Walmart and I do an arrangement with American Dream to sell it to him legally now, I do a contract. Hey man, buy these 100 TVs from me for at a set price, and he does it. Yeah, he contractually legally bought the TVs off me. Okay, but the owner, Walmart, where the TV was stolen, that they have the best claim to the TVs. South Africa by the sword and the gun, and then amongst yourselves draft legal documentation and say, hey, this is now legally possessed. This is legally owned now. Yeah. So when the Walmart, which will be the South Africans in this analogy, say, nah, that's ours, and we want it. And now that we're in a political, see what happens. See, he don't know South Africa. He don't know the history, and he said he didn't. That's why it's unfair for me to talk to these guys. He don't know the history, so he didn't even know when South Africa came out of apartheid. He doesn't know. So when they regained power, obviously they're going to want their stuff back. Okay. And they're not going to buy it. They're not going to arrange some deal. Y'all got to go. Like how Walmart would say, hey man, I'm not about to arrange no deal with you to get my TVs back. You got to go and you got to give it back. Or you could go to jail or, whatever repercussions and legal things necessary to do. That's how we're going to get it. So you can't have an honest discussion with these guys. I do it for you guys. I do it to show you guys. I already know you can't have an honest discussion with these guys. Okay. And okay. So that's not a genocide. That's them giving them a deadline to get out the country. Okay. Look, we regained our country politically. We got the numbers, we got an army now, and we're in control of certain regions. Okay, so we want our land back. We want all this stuff back, and they're giving South Africans a deadline. Like, hey, man, we ain't about to negotiate. This is ours. Get out. That's not a genocide. That's like, hey, you got a deadline. Leave, or this is the consequence. And I bet you, if we look into it more, I bet you those white folks in South Africa was trying to kill them as well. It's like probably mini war. If we look into it, it's like a little mini war going on. But this guy trying to justify white folks getting possession in South Africa is crazy. Okay, that's crazy, and that just goes to show that you can't have an honest discussion. So then he bring it to.
Can I say something or
no? Because I want to address America now, Native American. So
you're not gonna let me. So you're not gonna let me say nothing. You're just gonna...
yeah. Well, you weren't letting me say nothing. You were talking over me, and I'm trying to talk, and you kept going.
I wasn't
Okay.
talking. I was talking over you because you was cutting me off as soon as I opened my mouth, bro.
No. You ask questions, and then
Come
you
on, Ron. Why
stop.
you gonna have me come up here and then just be cutting me off and muting me, bro?
Hey, bro, you ask questions, then you stop. Okay, so now I want to address your Native American thing. Or
That's
do
what you
you?
just did.
I was talking about South Africa. Okay, so Native Americans, the difference between them and South Africans, that the Native Americans signed a peace treaty. So they signed off whatever genocidal thoughts they would have. They signed off to a peace. You know, peace means peace. It don't mean war or violence. They signed off to a peace treaty to not act in a war manner or a violent manner. They signed a peace treaty. Okay.
So how did apartheid end?
Do you know when it ended? Do you know when it ended?
I'm asking you, how did
Okay,
apartheid
right. So,
end?
okay,
Wasn't
so
there some type of
wait, hold on.
didn't
Wait,
Mandela have to sign some
wait, hold
type
on.
of thing with
Wait,
the
hold on. Hey,
government
bro,
ending apartheid?
okay, I'm asking you back. You asked a question. I'm asking you back. When did it end? What year?
I'm not sure.
Oh my God, dude, what are we doing, man? Like, listen, you said a minute ago. You said
Just
you're
answer
not.
the question.
Okay,
How
no,
did apartheid
no.
end?
I know. I'm not going to answer the question,
Wasn't it an agreement between blacks and whites?
bro. Well, who's in power? That's like saying Jim Crow and other things when black folks own
Regardless, it
something.
was an agreement between them,
Okay,
and they came to an agreement the same way the whites and Native Indians came to an agreement.
Nah, dude.
I don't understand what you can run. That's not even what I came in to ask you about. Can I just because I can't stay much longer.
Yeah, but please, I want to continue my show, and you kind of like ruin it.
I want you to listen very, very carefully.
Tell the youth them for be strong. You can't tell the youth them for preach wrongs. While you try it on these lands, just remember every man is equal. Yeah. Each one teach one, and our Father God, him a the only done. So make we ease and reason, smoke trees, span the ends, all the deep meds. Take a look at life, and don't close your eyes. Sometimes things happen, and it's no surprise. And I just, so it go, so it go, so it go, so it go. It's the government, no have no heart, them no care about poor people. Yeah, bigger heads no love people again. Them most than little of them. Me see friends now reason again. Vex through whistle a blame. What time it hurt me to see how the face deal with the eagle of them. Regular me see it a pain. Regular me see it a pain. Take a look at life and don't close your eyes. Sometimes things happen and it's no surprise. And I just, so it go, so it go, so it go, so it go. It's the government, no have no heart, them no care about poor people. Social commentary. Drop the one, your principle, you don't know. The global will come and do it. Some people life every day, it's stress. The high price from JPS, that topic is currently. Jah alone, him a go help you. We need food and we no healthy. We are feel the pain, beg you protect we. In a life we have no envy. Take a look at life and don't close your eyes. Sometimes things happen and it's no surprise. And I just, so it go, so it go, so it go, so it go. It's the government, no have no heart, them no care about poor people.